Just wondering, maybe aside from tonight's game specifically, you guys are opening up this season with 4 games and 5 nights. What challenges presented in that, especially in a shortened season, and other teams have played some games already. You guys haven't.
Um, has Toronto played a game? I don't.
No. I'm just talking about outside of your division.
Oh, okay, yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Well, it's good that I guess Toronto hasn't, because then us and them are in the same boat. But yeah, it kind of is going to come at us quick. I mean, like you said, 4 games and 5 nights after not having played for 11 months is going to be a lot of hockey, and something that we're looking forward to. We might not necessarily be used to it, but I'm right now, at least for me, and I can probably speak for the whole team. We're not looking at 4 and 5 right now. We're just looking at the one tonight. So just trying to stay present, and then, but yeah, like our conditioning, our recovery, how we eat, all that will come into play and be a factor as we play 4 and 5. But like you said, with a shortened season, 4 games and 5 nights, and then I think next week we're playing 4 games too. So that's almost a quarter of our season in the first 2 weeks here. So yeah, it's going to be a little crazy, but looking forward to it.
And then lastly, for me, I would just say, do you personally look at the schedule, or feel any different about, this year when you play a team, you're going to be playing them 4 times straight as opposed to, once or twice? Does that not change anything for you? But how do you look at that? Do you view it any differently?
I don't know if I'd look at it any differently. I think it'll play out a little differently. I definitely think there might be some bad blood. Well, there's almost guaranteed to be some bad blood by the end of it, playing a team 4 days and 4 times, in 5 days, and playing them a lot throughout the year. So as a defender, I can speak from that side of things. You can kind of try and pick up on some guys' tendencies and stuff like that. So that might be something that I could approach a little differently. But it's also important to set a tone early. That's why I think tonight's game is so important, because we're playing them so much, to set a tone, set a physical tone, and kind of show them that they're in for a tough ride here.
We'll go next to Daniel Fink. Go ahead, Daniel.
Johnny, as you go into this game, I mean, it's been almost a year since you were last on the ice at LMTS Place. What's the journey been like?
It's been a crazy journey, much like pretty much everyone in the world right now. The last 11 months the last year has just been a crazy year. So it's been a crazy journey. This kind of has been the light at the end of the tunnel for me. I know everyone has different motivators and whatnot, but for me, this past year, this is what I've been looking forward to, is my next game. So it's nice to, obviously we're still in the middle of this battle, still doing everything we can. But I'm really excited and grateful to be able to play tonight.
And as you look at the guys lining up around you, all of a sudden you're one of the elder statesmen on this team, having been getting into your second season. What's it like being surrounded by so many guys who are in kind of a similar position that you were last year?
Yeah, it's kind of cool because, like you said, it happened quickly, where all of a sudden now, I guess you could say I'm an older guy on the team, even though it's only my second full year here. So it's cool because I know I feel like I can relate to those guys so much, because I was in their situation not very long ago. So I feel like from that aspect, it's not like I'm talking back in my day. I don't have to say it like that. It's just last year when I was going through this, so I can kind of help guys out that way. So yeah, it's pretty cool.